Hey everybody, I'd like to introduce you to my daughter. What's your name?
Abigail Seren.
Yes. And how old are you now?
3.
Yes, because it's your birthday?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Abigail is our firstborn, and she has such a beautiful name that means a lot to mommy and daddy. You went down? Okay. No. It means a lot to mommy and daddy, but I believe that her name has an even greater significance, and I'll explain why in just a little bit. The process of naming Abigail was completely different than that of naming our son Ezekiel. With Abigail, we must have gone through like 10,000 baby names with all these baby name books and looking into the different meanings and all of this. It took us forever. We got to like a list of 10, got it down to 5, got a top 3. It was very time intensive. We put a lot into it. There was a few things though that really helped confirm that we were to name our daughter Abigail. One of which was a prayer time with Bethany's dad. He was praying, probably interceding for the nations, and he stopped mid-prayer and he turned to me and he said, "I really feel like your daughter is going to be a bringer of joy." Pause. And then he just kept his prayer, kept right on going to the second part of his prayer. My eyes got really big because I knew that that was one of the meanings of Abigail, the bringer of joy. So that helped with confirming. The second thing was understanding the story of Abigail in the Bible in 1 Samuel chapter 25. I believe that my daughter, in the 3 years that I've been able to witness the seed of her personality and her womanhood begin to flourish and to blossom and to grow. I can see it. And if I'm correct in assessing the trajectory of where she is headed, she is a lot like Abigail in the story of David and Nabal. She is an incredible embodiment of the fullness and the strength that comes in embracing the pure feminine. So in one respect, she's an incredible nurturer. One of her first words was baby. Like mom, dad, baby. And she has so many babies, stuffed animal babies, the toy babies. The way that she cares for her baby brother is precious. She is so affectionate towards him, hugging him and making sure that he's well taken care of. And anytime he cries, she says, "Oh, he needs to eat." Feed him, mommy. And you can tell that she really is a woman of the house, in that she takes pride and dignity in housework, and she likes doing dishes. She likes rinsing, putting on her apron, cleaning and washing all of the dishes. She likes doing it even when we don't feel like it. She's like, "Come on guys, dishes." It's just something, it's part of her fun. She also likes to clean the floors. She likes to spray. Like, what my point is, like, she embraces the nurturing aspect. But in the same respect, she'll go from washing the dishes and caring for her babies to running outside, elbowing her way through a group of young guys and grabbing the slimy frog that they were too timid to pick up themselves. She likes to get down and dirty. One of her favorite games she plays is garden. She loves to go to the garden with dad, but even in her imagination, she likes to play and reenact what it is to do in the garden. She picks strawberries. She'll create these little imaginary food platters for all of her little animals. She likes to play ball. She likes to run. She likes to catch toads and lizards and crickets and be proactive. She's so tenacious in that respect. And she indeed is so full of exuberance and joy. She just laughs so much. Nowadays, in modernity, we've seemed to have lost the ancient way of understanding the masculine and the feminine. And right now, it seems like we're just getting so tripped up on guy roles and gal roles and gender traditions and all of this. And it's like we're losing sight that explains the dynamics of our world and our reality. The trope is that the feminine is weak, and that it's being oppressed, right? Women are being oppressed, and what we need to do is to fight back. And what do they use? They just become more masculine, right? Look at our superheroes. Instead of embracing more of the feminine, they're just taking on masculine roles. So Abigail, the story in the Bible, instead of responding with a shield and a sword and an army and having, masculinity attack masculinity, that would have got the job done. It would have been bloodshed. People would have died. David probably would have wiped everybody out anyway. No, what stopped David and his rage and vengeance was feminine and subtlety and grace to calm and to slowly turn the direction and energy of the excess of masculinity. From the perspective of a father, our Abigail has the potential of helping people reconnect with what it really means to embrace not just femininity, but the union of the masculine and the feminine, or heaven and earth being in communion. And I really do look forward to continuing to witness her enveloping, or her growth, her blossoming into her womanhood. As a father, I take great pride in being able to be a part of this process. I appreciate your viewership. Thank you so much for watching. If you really found value in this video, I ask that you would share it with a friend or on a social media platform. Sharing the video allows it to get spread, so that way people that you think that really need to hear this would be able to have access to it. So I appreciate all of your time, your attention, and your efforts. Thank you. Until next video.